Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Coach, and we got about 2 weeks of training left to go. And unfortunately, I got hit with another trial. So I had a toothache that's kind of popped up the last few days. Went and got it checked out. Turns out I'm gonna need a root canal. A little bit nervous about, just because number one, antibiotics can actually kill the good bacteria in your body, which there's a potential to get sick. And so that's something that I definitely need to be cautious about. And then rather than get upset about it, I just have faith that this is gonna go in the right direction. Generally, when you watch a lot of fitness stuff out there, you know, you always see the success. In times that, you know, I've done certain fitness goals, and it would have been nice to see someone, you know, just kind of having the same struggles and dealing with some of the same life issues. And whether I succeed or fail in this, I mean, just doing this process of, you know, taking you along this journey with me has kind of been important. So when it comes to nutrition this week, I'm gonna keep it pretty simple for the most part. Unfortunately, I've had some changes I've had to do just due to, say, life circumstances, and we've been very busy. Therefore, some of my meal preps I haven't been able to get to, and I've had convenient meals instead. But the good thing about that is I can just take my meals and pop them in the freezer, have them another time, and it's less prep I have to do in the future. This upcoming 2 weeks, because I'm gonna be dealing with, say, antibiotics, I'm gonna be eating extra things like Greek yogurt and different probiotics just to make sure that I replace the good bacteria in my body. You know, a good amount of protein, a good amount of vegetables and fruits to make sure my body's optimized the best it can. Get the actual quality of food is gonna play a big role. When it comes to training, for right now, I need the cardio because this event demands it. I'm only focused on each individual event. No, I'm gonna break down muscle. This is part of the process. You have to have the cardiovascular endurance, otherwise you just tank out and you can't, it's really hard to keep pushing. So a little behind of where I wanted to be. I'm getting back into my running. I actually have my knees taped up, and I think I'm gonna do better than I did last year, which is kind of the most important thing in this, so, is that I out-train myself. I had a friend at the gym many years ago that gave me some great advice. He said, you have to constantly challenge yourself, and you have to push yourself. I'm never comparing myself to others, but I'm comparing myself to the person I was the time I came before, and the month before, and the year before. And I think that's really important in growth, is to make sure that you are getting better, that you're doing different things. And it depends on your goals, right? So when it comes to habits, and time management is something that is really interesting because we all have different lifestyles. We all have various things we have to take care of, right? We're all given 24 hours in a day to take care of what we need to do, and how you prioritize that time is up to you. But I have a number of hats. I have a family, we have kids sports, we have a number of different things, I have friends, and so how you prioritize this stuff is up to you. There's a number of ways to get activities in, increase what's called our NEAT, our non-exercise activity thermogenesis. And that's something that you can focus on when you lose fat. And I for sure do when I'm losing fat, that I'm constantly moving. And for me, because it is important, my health and my well-being is like a top thing for me. So I have to make sure to fit these things in certain windows. And there's a number of things I do, and we'll cover a lot of that in some upcoming series. I think that's gonna do it for this week. I mean, really, there's just 2 weeks left, and I have faith that it's all gonna work out in the end, and I'm just gonna take it day by day. So I'm just gonna make sure with my nutrition to be on par the best I can. We're very, very busy right now, so therefore I'm gonna do my best to, you know, make sure to work in my exercise, my activities, and make sure my cardiovascular is at the best it is right now, because that's what's most important for this, is to keep my cardio as high as possible, but I don't want to lose too much strength, so I have to keep the calories high. So I'm kind of teetering right at that maintenance, even a slight deficit, and this deficit will go for about another 2 weeks, and then we'll take a few days of rest right before the event. We'll do one little trial run to see how the body's feeling, and then we're gonna refeed the day before, make sure those calories are surged in, hopefully if my tooth is better by that point, and then we'll give it a go, and the event will be done. So we'll have completed the goal, and then hopefully it turns out how we planned, and if it didn't, that's okay. There's always lessons in life, and that's somehow how we learn. So that's gonna do it for today. I will see you in the next video. Take care, peace.